So far, we'll be talking about how to set up a Shopify store and your dropshipping business. If in case you don't know how to do that, this is the video for you. This is a series. We've covered several other videos on how to start or set up your Shopify store, how to look for a product, all of that. And we have them in the playlist, which is called the Shop Dropshipping Guru. So go on that playlist, you'll see all of the videos. But if you don't see them, don't worry, the video will pop in your screen right about now. That you could simply just go watch that video and see how we got to where we are now. Talked about how to add up products. Now we talked about how to set up a payment system, payment gateways. Now we're talking about shipping. Now we're in the shipping phase. So if you are interested about everything about e-commerce, dropshipping, or how to make money online, this Cash by Titas, that's all we do. We talk about several mediums to make real money, not just make money, but start an online business, not just any type of business, a business that can make you six figures. So far, so good. We've been able to generate on a consistent level $10,000 to $15,000 every single month from selling different products in different regions. So it means we know what we're talking about. So just hang in there. I will take you through all we do, right? Or all you need to do to get your Shopify store up and running. Now, we're here now, assuming you've added or loaded your products, right? So you could simply add another product by clicking here. Don't worry, we're talking on shipping right now, but I'm just trying to pick up where we left off. Add another product or view product in an active status. If you open incognito, sometimes you won't see the product well because I'm not registered with an incognito, but sometimes you will see it. But again, you see, it's asking me to log in, so I won't see it here. All right, so you can use incognito, just to let you know. But you can try another window and see what happens, right? If you open another window, it's going to show you like this. Okay, then you click in this eye, preview online store. It's down here. Preview online store. You see it's active. If I click on that, it's going to take me here. So this is what it looks like. Now, it is not the best. Okay, I'm sure you agree. But because of the theme we're currently using, it's kind of what it's giving us, right? But trust me, it can be better and we can work around it. Just showing you that, you see, the product is live, right? So let's go back to what we were doing before. I'm going to close this. All right, so we are here now, and there's a link here, this link here. All we need to do is just click on it, right? So we're going to click on it to add package for shipping. So you can open that in the new browser and it brings you here. When you're here, what you need to do is just take your time and go through all of this. Remember, if you use like every other website or app, anytime you see an I here or a question mark, they're answering a question, they're telling you to learn more. If you want to learn more, you could go in. I'm not going to go too in depth in explaining what every section means. Just give you an idea. All right, so general shipping rate, all products, domestic or international. So if you click on this, it's going to bring you here. This is the product we're talking about, and this is going to show you economy, whatever here. But don't break your head about this. It's also going to show you to start selling to United Emirates, include it in a marketplace. Remember, we picked when we're creating our store. I mean, an international market. We picked United Arab Emirates, and I'll tell you why we picked this later on. The DHL Express discounted rates from Shopify. So these are all the the routes we could use in sending our items. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Then just go back so we could start afresh. All right, so great. So we're here. Right now, all we do again is we could come and just buy labels with lowest rate. Don't worry about this. Don't worry ahead about that for now. Then come in expected delivery dates. You could do this. Shop promise. Highlight that you are expected shipper with dates packed by a badge and guarantee. If you click on this, it's going to bring you here. Wait for it. While it loads up, this sales channel is not compatible with your store. Right? Have a business address set in any of these countries. Okay, so because the address I have, that means I can't do this. Meaning I cannot promise a date because of where my region is and where I am targeting. Remember, I'm targeting the US, UK, and United Arab Emirates. So I really cannot, promise a delivery date. That's what this is for. Where is it? Here. Where are you? Here. Can do this. Manually calculate dates. I check out when automated delivery dates are available. Click on this. You can manually do this. So you could click on that. You could say same business day, next business day, 2 business days, and you can custom processing time depending on where you are from. So usually I would do this 2 business days. Even if my supplier is in the US and my customer is in the US, this is what I usually prefer doing, taking 2 business days. It is better the client gets it earlier than expected, or gets it later. So don't go promising 24 hours, because anything can happen and your client might not get the item as when expected. So give like a buffer, like a if your supplier promises you 24 hours, promise your client 3 days or 48 hours. Just gives you shows how reliable your service is if you deliver earlier than expected, right? So delivery orders to custom directly from your location. So these two, when you pick this local delivery, meaning from your location, you want to set this up when you're building your channel. I mean, not channel. I mean your shop. Make sure you impute the address of your supplier. So if your supplier is in Texas, for example, that's what you set up here. The address of your supplier, right? If I click on setup now, what you see is my address, and I don't want you to see my address. All right. So, but it is the address of the supplier. Don't put your house address or your home or office address, except maybe your home address is in the same region of where you're targeting. For example, you're in America and you're trying to target Americans, then by all means go ahead. Then, if you want to find out how to get address for areas you don't live in, let me know in the comment section. I'll make a video for that. How to get address. Original address, not fake address, not fake generated address, real address with mailbox address. Let me know in the comment section and I'll make a video for that. How to get an address so you can use for things like this, right? All right, so we move on. Delivery customization. Customize how delivery options appear. Click on add delivery customization. Just click on it here. Anyway, it's not working now, but usually it works. You can hide or name order. Right, let's move on. Okay. I'm having a problem loading up. I don't know why, but so not coming up. All right, this is a problem with that. But anyway, it just shows you how your options appear to buyers at checkout. You could leave it at custom, but just let's go ahead. Now these are for packages. Now don't really bother your head too much about this, right? You use the default packaging, leave it at this, or you could add your own package. Okay, click on add package. You can add the package name, box, envelope, whatever. But for a glass like this, I don't think you use an envelope, they use a small box. So allow them to do their thing. Now enable a third party calculated rate at checkout. Now you have to have an upgraded plan. I'm not using an upgraded plan at the moment. This helps you to connect your shipper carrier account to use your own rates. Right? If you don't know what that is, don't worry. Like I said, this series is just for beginners. If you don't know anything about it, you want to get started, that's exactly what we're trying to do. Right? So shipping documents, customize name on shipping document. Very important, guys. So click on this, it's going to bring you here. You want to use this name. This name appears as the sender or shipper labels, or you want to have a custom name. The custom name is maybe something else you want to do. Just put a custom name here. But most often than not, I like leaving it as this because the person knows that they bought from Main Glass Arena. It just makes sense if what's coming to them appears in Main Glass Arena, right? To save that. So the email. So add an email for a custom fulfillment service, right? So this email is name, put in your name. Let's say your name is Jason, and then the email you want to use, maybe Jason at Main Glass. I'm just saying, put in an email that you have access to, guys. Main Glass Arena .com, and you just save. Okay, make sure it's an email you have access to, guys. If you don't have access to this email, there can be problems because when you have orders, this is where you get notified. So the thing is, you can have different emails for different products, right? But then, so you can simply click on that one and add another email. So you can have several emails. But the idea is that all the emails you impute here should be emails that um, you have access to, so that you don't miss in on any of these orders. Because when you get an order, you have to manually come here and verify the order that okay, this order is now has been upgraded from just an order to into being processed, and from there to being delivered. Okay, so this is all about shipping that we'll be covering, right? And then watch this next video to see how to handle your payments gateway, how to set up payments in Shopify. Can be difficult if you don't know what to do, but this next video explains it in details. Please catch by Twitter, subscribe if you like what you've seen, and share this video with anybody you think this might help. Like the video and let me know your thoughts in the comment section if you have any questions at all. I hope to see you in the next one.